Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the interwebs! This is ReNDoG coming at you from deep underground in episode 4 of this Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. How's everybody out there doing today, man? I'm doing very well, thank you for asking. It's pretty early in the morning for the ReNDoG. I have been up since the crack of dawn. Had myself some delicious breakfast. I've got a delicious cup of coffee over here. Give me 1 second. And I've been spending my morning mining out this cave that we discovered in the previous episode. I've been collecting myself a ridiculous amount of coal, a bunch of iron, and all of this stuff is going to be super useful for us back at the mole hole. Today, though, my friends, also, what is going on over here, man? There is a desert or something up here? Oh, that's the ocean up there. Okay, never mind. We're not going to dig further in that direction. But today, guys, I've got some amazing plans, okay? A couple of episodes ago, we made a little bit of a discovery, and I want to do something with that discovery today that is going to take our wheat farm to the next freaking level. We're kind of running a little bit dry on supplies down here. We got about 21 bits of bread left, which is probably more than we need for this particular adventure, but I want to start cranking out a little bit more bread for us so that we don't have to worry about food, and I've got a plan for that today, guys. I also want to try and find myself some diamonds. Diamonds are a dog's best friend. I think that was the name of one of my episodes from my first series of Minecraft, but yeah, they really are. And today I want to try and find some diamonds. Now, diamonds can only be found at the bottom of Minecraft, all the way down at level 11. But as you guys know, we are not allowed to use F3 to tell us what level we are at in Minecraft. So we're going to have to do this manually. We're going to have to go down to the bottom of Minecraft, and hopefully we can find some diamonds. I want to get some diamonds to make myself a diamond pickaxe, because I've got a little bit of work that I need to do today, and we're going to need to do some excavation, and for that I need some better tools. Now, we found this skeleton spawner last episode too, didn't we? And what we also discovered was this beautiful block over here, my favorite block in Minecraft. It is called moss stone, and it's always been my favorite block in the game, not necessarily because I like the way that it looks, but just because when I first started playing Minecraft, you couldn't actually make moss cobblestone. You couldn't actually make this block at all. The only way you could get this block was to find these dungeons and to harvest it. And I always loved that about the moss stone block. So we're going to add another rule to our rules for this series of Minecraft, guys. We are not allowed to make moss stone. We are only allowed to use moss stone that we find in dungeons. And that is why I'm going to collect all of this jazz for us right now. And maybe we can make use of this back at the mole hole. I've got a couple of spots that I think this will look really nice in. Maybe we'll do that at the end of today's episode. But guys, very important. Today we need to find ourselves some diamonds. Okay? So let me get all of this moss stone in the belly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start digging down toward the bottom of Minecraft. When you get to the bottom of Minecraft, you hit something called bedrock, which doesn't let you go any further down. There is a top and there is a bottom to Minecraft, believe it or not. If you're brand new to the game, you can't go forever down. And at the very bottom is going to be our best chance to find ourselves some diamonds. So I'm going to start digging a staircase like this, right? I've come all the way down here to this point, which is probably one of the deepest points in the cave that we were in last time. So let's start digging down until we hit bedrock. And because I've been playing this game for a very long time, we can then, I kind of know how to get to the diamond level. So we know that diamonds spawn mostly around level 11. And bedrock is level 0. So once we get down to bedrock, we can then start making our way up towards level 11. Right, now take a look at this. We've just jammed into a little bit of redstone, baby. Nice. I don't think I'm going to be able to make use of redstone now, early on in the season, but it's very, very important to get some redstone because I got some ideas for some contraptions that we might be able to make in this series, and I did want to get myself some redstone on this particular caving adventure. We might use some of that jazz pretty soon. There's some more iron too. I'm going to ignore that for now. I want to get all the way down to the bottom. It feels like I'm pretty far up, actually, so this might take a while. Also, this pickaxe isn't looking too happy, so why don't we repair it with another pickaxe? We can give it a little bit more durability there, and I've got some planks in my inventory, so we can make another pickaxe if we need to. But here we are. Okay, so this is bedrock. You can't dig through this, right? Look at this. If you try and dig this, nothing will happen. You can't actually dig through that. And And we have now arrived at the very bottom of Minecraft, which is probably going to be over here. So this is going to be level, that's level 0. So we're standing on level 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, perfect. This little bit of cobblestone that we put down actually indicates a pretty good zone to find ourselves some diamonds. So this is going to be the best spot to find diamonds. And what I'm going to do is just sort of dig a tunnel like this, right? We're just sort of going to dig straight in this direction. And what I'm also going to do is a little bit of this action, all right? Every 3 blocks or so, I'm going to look inside of the blocks to see if we can find some diamonds. So we're going to go like this, and then 2 blocks down, we're going to do exactly the same thing. And this is going to help to reveal the maximum amount of blockage for us to find those diamonds, right? Because this little tunnel reveals the blocks to the left and to the right, and the top and the bottom. And as we can see all of those blocks. We don't see any diamonds in there though. So what we do is we move 2 blocks down and do exactly the same thing. So this line also gets revealed over here, right? And we can see everything here. So that's what we do to find diamonds in Minecraft, or at least to find diamonds quickly. You know, the other way to do it is just to try and cave as much as possible and try get to the bottom. Some cave networks go all the way to the bottom of Minecraft, but our cave network unfortunately didn't go all the way to the bottom of Minecraft. So we're gonna find diamonds the good old-fashioned strip mining way, baby, and hopefully we can bust into a few. Looks like my pickaxe is about to break too, so I'm gonna have to make myself a couple more of these iron pickaxes over here, I think, and hopefully I can find myself some diamonds for today's episode. Okay, Cyberdogs, now we are cooking with gas. We have just busted into a very deep cave network, and this is exactly what we need to find ourselves some diamonds. Oh my goodness, look how huge this cave network is, and there's a little bit of gold here too, which is actually really good. We got some zombies to take care of first though. Get out of here, zombies! I am busy collecting resources, looking for diamonds. Stop freaking getting in my way. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look. This goes all the way down there too. We should have a very good chance of finding some diamonds here, guys. And it looks like there's quite a lot of zombies spawning here, so I'm thinking there might be a spawner nearby. Let's get a couple of torches over here. Try and stop the zombies spawning around us. And that skeleton just spawned. Batty is here too. Is there any... Oh my goodness, that is a lot of mobs over there, guys. We need to get ourselves into safety. Oh my goodness, those arrows are going all around us over here. Okay, this is going to be a little bit tricky. We're going to need to clear out all of those mobs to get access to this particular caving tunnel. In that tunnel lies all of our hopes and dreams. This is where all of the diamonds are going to be, man. Oh man, and we need to cross this lava lake too at some point too, don't we? Get out of here! Oh, skeleton! Jeez! Okay, gotta use that shield to block those arrows. Okay, got the skeleton down. There's a creeper though! Creeper, get out of here, jeez! Okay, let's see if we can take him out without blowing up too much stuff. Oh, jeez! Creeper! Dude! How many times do I have to hit you? Please die. Okay, there we go. He's down. Now, let's go get ourselves a couple more torches around here. There's another skeleton that wants to get jingly jangly with the ReNDoG. Dude, you don't want to rumble with me today, baby. I am in the mood for killing the undead. Let's get a couple of torches down here. And there's a bunch of spiders here too. Not a problem. We can take the spiders out, man. I ain't scared of no arachnids. Get out of here, you ugly spiders. Get out of here. Okay, sweet. Now let's just sort of torch up all of this area over here, and that's going to stop anything else spawning around us, and then we can start exploring this cave. At the moment, I think we're probably around diamond level, or around-ish. Hello, Batty! What's happening? Batty's back. She's resurrected after she got murdered by a skeleton in the last episode. Oh man, I don't know how many lives Batty has, but it's definitely more than a cat, I would say. Anyway, let's pick up this gold. That's going to be useful for us at some point. But let's have a look down here. Okay, we got some more creepers coming up at us, and I need to take them out. Now, a couple of you guys were asking, how come you guys can see light when I have a torch in my hand like this? This is because I've got something called Optifine installed. And Optifine is kind of a mod, but not really a mod. It's basically a mod that makes Minecraft just run a little bit better, and it makes it easier for me to make videos for you guys, because it reduces lag and it makes the game run better. And one of the options in Optifine is called dynamic lighting, which makes things that give light always give light. So that's why it kind of looks a little bit weird. Anyway, there we go. We've cleared the area of the mobbage. There's a bunch of iron and a bunch of gold and stuff around here, which I will mine out in a second. But I want to see if we can find ourselves some diamonds all the way down at this lava lake down here, right? I've got a bucket of water with me now. This is going to be super useful to get over this lava, because we can use this bucket to turn the lava into obsidian. Get out of here, lava. And we can make ourselves a little obsidian bridge, I suppose. And yeah, really, really easy and efficient way to get rid of lava when you're playing Minecraft Survival. Probably the safest way to cross lava, I would say. But let's just get across here. Is there any diamond action over here? Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of lapis. There's a little bit more iron and stuff around the place. Keep your eyeballs on the walls of these caves, because now is when those bling blings are going to be shining, and we might be able to find ourselves some diamonds. I usually miss them when I'm recording Minecraft, and you guys will shout at me if I miss diamonds. So I'm trying to concentrate, trying to see the diamonds as hard as I can. Any diamonds up in here? Hold on. Let's just get a little bit more torch action in our hand over here. And this is an absolutely massive cave network, and I'm already derping by not putting the torches to the right-hand side. Okay, there we go. This is going to go all the way down again. This takes us down to a tiny little lava pool. No diamonds down there. A bunch of lapis and stuff, though, and a ridiculous amount of iron so far. But iron, I'm not interested in you right now, man. I need a little bit of diamonds in my life. Diamonds are a dog's best friend. Get out of here, skeleton. Okay, let's have a look. Anything down here? We've got another huge lava lake. That should potentially lead to some diamond action. This is going to go all the way up again. There's more redstone. There's more gold. We are passing so many valuable resources. I know, guys. Don't you worry. I will dig them out of the ground as soon as I find some diamonds, okay? I am on a diamond hunt right now. The diamond lust has kicked in, and I cannot stop until I find the bling blings. Okay, let's head over to this lava lake, do a little bit of obsidian bridging, see if we can find ourselves a couple of diamonds down here. I hope that we're at level 11. There we go! There are some diamonds! We found them! First diamonds of the series! Oh, that's epic! Okay, let's just make sure we're all safe on this side. Take a look at this in the roof. Look at that beautiful, beautiful block. Oh, it is the most beautiful thing. Even after all of these years of playing Minecraft, the joy of finding diamonds in this game can never be replaced. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, how many do we get? We get 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. That's going to be a perfect amount of diamonds to make ourselves a diamond pickaxe, which is exactly what we need. And why don't we do that right now, actually, because I want to use this diamond pickaxe to collect a very important resource right here, obsidian. We can only collect obsidian with diamond pickaxe action. So let's get ourselves a couple of sticks in the belly over here. Get out of here, you freaking plankage. And let's make for ourselves a diamond pickaxe, our first diamond pickaxe of the series. And this diamond pickaxe shall be named Terra. And it's named Terra because, well, it's kind of a homage to the first game that I ever played on YouTube called Terraria. And I want to name my pick after that. The game that started me on YouTube, called Terraria. Now, I'm going to collect myself a little bit of obsidian over here, guys. We're going to collect 4 blocks of obsidian. As you can see, it takes a very long time to break obsidian with a diamond pickaxe. But look how fast we break through cobblestone compared to the iron pickaxe, right? Also, the diamond pickaxe has a lot more durability. It lasts for a much longer time than the iron pickaxe. So this is absolutely fantastic. Guys, I'm going to collect all of these resources that we have passed in this cave network, and then we're going to head to the top of the cave to work on an epic project that is going to be really cool, and it's going to take our wheat farm to the next level. What a glorious day of Minecraft this is, my friends. Oh man, Cyberdogs, the bling bling rush is real. Jeez, in my excitement to find diamonds, I have passed so many valuable resources in this cave. Just been spending a little bit of time collecting all of them. And this is a very important one over here that I completely ran past. This is Lapis Lazuli, and we're going to need this pretty soon in the series, along with this obsidian. These two go together pretty well, and we're going to be able to use both of those materials to enhance our tools and our armor using an enchantment table. So it's really good that I collect some of that stuff now, because we're going to need it a little bit later, and it's going to save me a trip or two coming back down here. But as you guys can see, man, there is just so much resources down here, and I want to sort of collect as much of this as possible so that we don't have to come back here for a while until we've got some pretty decent armor and stuff going on, because let me tell you something, man. Caving is hard work, and it's very hard on the ReNDoG heart, especially when those creepers come for me, man. I'm telling you. Oh, man. Anyway, let's get some more lapis up in here, and let's get ourselves to the top of this cave network. It's epiphany building time, my friends. For our very first caving adventure together, guys, I am exceptionally happy with what we have managed to pull out of the depths of Minecraft. We basically got ourselves about 4 or 5 stacks of iron over here, half a stack of gold, a bunch of coal for cooking and smelting, a bunch of these beautiful moss stone blocks, a diamond, a whole bunch of redstone. We also got ourselves a diamond pickaxe, of course, some lapis and some obsidian, and we managed to get a golden apple out of a spawner that we found too. So I gotta say, for our first caving adventure, I would say that was a remarkable success, other than the fact that we died. And by the way, thanks to everybody in the previous episode who pointed out that I actually died an episode earlier than I did the very first time I played Minecraft on YouTube. So yeah, that's a little bit of a facepalm. You would have thought that I would have been able to get better at this game, right? And die less. But apparently I actually died 1 episode earlier than I did the last time I played Minecraft. So yay me. Anyway, here we are back in the cave. We come all the way back up to the top, and I want to get up to the surface. I want to go back to Maximus, and I want to show you guys something really cool. A lot of you guys may think that I am a Minecraft professional, that I know everything there is to know about this game called Minecraft. Well, you would be wrong. Even after 5 years of playing this game, I still learn something every single day, and I learn most of my knowledge from you guys. So keep those comments coming and keep those ideas coming for me, guys. You make me a better player out there. And I learned something from your guys' comments in the previous episode that I didn't actually know was a thing in Minecraft, and I'm going to show you something really sweet right now. Spider, I am trying to show the Cyberdog something sweet. Get back into your hole, you disgusting arachnid. Anyway, let's get a little bit more light around here. Now, apparently, according to you guys, I can actually add a satchel, I guess, to Maximus, our donkey. He's actually a mule. But I like to call him a donkey because I don't really like the word mule. It's kind of a gross word to me for some reason. But look at this. If we right-click on Maximus with a chest, let's have a look. Is this going to work? Look at that. We actually gave him a satchel. That is so awesome. I didn't actually know that was a thing in Minecraft, believe it or not. Now, does he have an inventory? He does have an inventory. This is so cool. Okay, so I'm going to drop off a whole bunch of my very precious stuff into Maximus's satchel over here. And he can look after all of that jazz for me while we get on with the rest of today's episode. Maximus, you take care of this stuff, dude. I literally gave my life to get this stuff. So don't you go and lose it, okay? I know that you're smarter than you look, even though you are a donkey. You're a pretty smart donkey, and you're also ridiculously cute. All right, let me get myself out of this frickin' thing. I've trapped myself in Maximus's pen. I'm such an idiot. As the sun rises over our beautiful Minecraft world, Cyberdogs, I am ready to start working on a project with you guys. Oh man, I'm super happy with our caving. We did really, really well. But now it is time to get down to some building. We're going to make something kind of interesting today. Something a little bit dangerous, but something that is going to be really helpful for us. We're going to get back down into the cave over here. And I think it was in episode 2 that we found this skeleton spawner over here, didn't we? And what's really cool about this skeleton spawner is that it's actually really close to the surface, right? So it's kind of easy to get down here. And what I want to try and do with you guys today is turn this skeleton spawner into something useful. Instead of just putting torches on it and stopping this thing working, I want to actually harvest a little bit of resources out of this thing. And what, of course, we can get from a skeleton spawner are skeletons. And what do skeletons give us? Well, they give us bones. And we can use those skeleton bones to very good effect back at the mole hole, because we can use those bones to make something called bone meal. And bone meal is kind of like fertilizer. We can use it to speed up the growth of our crops and stuff. So is this ocean over here? Is that why there is sand? Is there going to be water flowing down here? Oh my goodness. I wanted to dig all the way back up to the surface, but yeah, that is actually ocean. So that's probably the wrong way to dig. We probably have to dig in this direction, I guess. this. But yeah, we're going to be turning this spawner into something very, very useful. And the first thing that we're going to do is clear away all of the blocks around it. Okay, so you got your torches around the spawner. That's going to prevent those skeletons spawning. And then what we can do is prepare the area around this to create a little bit of a skeleton farm. We are going to be farming skeletons. And I know that sounds super scary if you've never seen anything like this in Minecraft before, but we can actually make it a little bit of a safe sort of farm. We can make it, well, basically 100% safe so that we won't actually be attacked by the skeletons at any time, and we can actually just harvest them for their bones. And also, of course, skeletons are going to give us arrows too, aren't they? So a very, very useful little farm to have. Now, while it's really awesome that we found the skeleton spawner so close to the surface, unfortunately, this skeleton spawner is a little bit far away from the mole hole, isn't it? I don't really want to be having to travel back and forth every time I want to get myself some bones. So hopefully we will be able to find another skeleton spawner that's a little bit closer to the mole hole. But as we know the location of this one, and as we are in the early game of Minecraft, we got a little bit lucky finding the skeleton spawner, and I want to make use of that luck. I want to profit from this skeleton spawner. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a few blocks down below the skeleton spawner. We're going to go about 3 or 4 blocks down below this spawner over here, and we're going to try set up a little bit of a trap for these skeletons. Okay, we're going to be using water to direct these skeletons into a chamber where we'll be able to kill them, and we'll be able to collect all of their resources. And we're not going to need any redstone or any fancy stuff for this. All we're going to literally do is get a few buckets of water involved, and all we have to do is a little bit of excavating. So it's quite an easy little build to make if you find yourself a spawner. Well, that's the theory anyway. I had this sort of idea in my head this morning how to make this thing. I've never actually made one of these before in this way. So hopefully it actually turns out to work the way that I want it to. Oh man, I'm making some really good progress out here, Cyberdogs. I've just finished building the staircase all the way up to the surface from our skeleton spawner down here. And I've also excavated all of the area around it, and I've made this little chamber out of cobblestone for these skeletons. And now we're going to find a way to turn this spawner into a very crude farm so that we can get some bones, we can get some experience, and that we can get some arrows too from all of these skeletons. So I'm going to set up a little bit of an infinite water source over here, and what we're going to try and do is create some way to funnel these skeletons into a place that we can kill them safely, right? So the first thing that we are going to do is create some sort of a water system that is going to push those skeletons into this wall over here. So we're going to stick a water source over there, and then another water source 1 block away. That gives us an infinite water source in between them, and we can do exactly the same on this side. And as you guys can see, we now have a flowing bit of water that is going to push all the way down here. Now, let's get Terra, our brand new diamond pickaxe, out, and we can actually find the point where this water is going to flow to, and it's going to flow all the way to this block over here. Right? So what we can do now is we can dig down here and make a little bit of a collection point for these skeletons, right? The problem is that we do have a big cave network underneath the spawner, which was unexpected, but hey, that's how Minecraft cave networks usually are. And what we're going to do is dig all of this stuff away like this, right? Oh, oops, I've dug into our infinite water source over here. My bad. So the skeletons are going to spawn. They're going to come out of this spawner. They're going to land in this water, and then they're going to get flushed into this corridor over here. The next thing that we need to do is find a way to push them into a singular point where they're going to fall down, right? Where we can actually farm them. So let's get ourselves a little bit more water over here, and let's just make a little bit of a wall so that we can move a bit. Let's just pick up another bucket of water, and what we want to do is we want to dig into here a couple of blocks, and let's drop a bucket of water down there. And as you guys can see, that water is going to flow all the way down to this position, about the block near the end of the spawner over here, right? And I think this is going to be the perfect spot actually to start collecting these skeletons. Let's just get rid of that infinite water source so that we can actually do this, and let's get ourselves another bucket of water just in case. So if we get rid of all of this, let's just test this. The water is going to push the skeletons all the way down here, then they're going to hit this water flow, and this water flow is going to push them down here. Okay, that was really stupid. Can I actually survive this? No, 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 no. Okay, there's creepers in that direction. There's freaking witches in front of me. Can I make myself? No, 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 no. Ren, you idiot! That is actually one of the stupidest things that I think I've ever done in this game, guys. I'm so sorry you had to witness that. What is wrong with my brain? I knew there was a cave down there. I just seen it a few minutes before. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't think I'm ever going to learn my lesson in this game, man. Oh man, what a ridiculous mistake that was. Anyway, I'm going to get myself a few more loaves of bread and head back to that cave. Hopefully I can clear away those mobs that are down there. There are so many down there though, man. We're in a different chunk right now, so hopefully all of those mobs have despawned, but I need to get down into that system as fast as possible before the mobs respawn and pick up all of my stuff, all of my armor, all of my tools. Luckily, all of the expensive stuff that we found in the cave system is sitting in the Satchel Maximus right now, so at least I didn't make that mistake of keeping my diamonds and stuff on me. But Terra the Pickaxe is down there and we need to try and rescue her. I'm so sorry for being so bad, guys. I'm back down here, guys, and most of the mobs had despawned, although that guy is wearing my freaking leggings. He's wearing my pants right now. That is just rude. He's wearing all of my armor. He was wearing all of my armor. No, zombie, don't kill me, dude. Okay, there we go. I've managed to sort of rescue myself, kind of. I'm going to get myself into a little cave system over here, and I need to eat some bread. I'm about to die here, too. You know what? Iron armor, I will get you in a second. Let me just get my health back. That was so close. Guys, I just realized something really sweet, man. Even though we died, we actually got something really lucky from those zombies that I was killing down there. Look at this. One of them dropped a carrot. That's awesome. We can now plant that carrot back at our farm and we can start farming carrots now. So actually, from death has come luck, and that's fantastic. Now, I've gone to get myself a little bit of wood over here, guys, for this final part of this little skeleton farm, and I have dug the other staircase up. Where is it? I'm representing, oh, here we go. Yeah, we've got these pillars representing the two staircases. So this one takes us down into the skeleton spawner itself, and this one takes us down into the grinding chamber, I suppose, or the place where we're going to be killing those skeletons. So let's get down here, and I want to try and install a very easy system to take care of these skeletons, okay? This is going to be the plan. This is where the skeletons are going to be landing. They're going to be taking a little bit of damage from the fall, and what we want to do is find a way to sort of kill those skeletons without the skeletons hurting us, right? And we're going to be doing that with a little bit of Minecraft magic. We're going to be using, well, some of the rules of the game to stop those skeletons hurting us, right? So I'm going to make myself a little bit of a crafting table down here. It's getting a little bit janktastic down here, that I will admit, but that's okay. First thing that we're going to do is make ourselves some, oops, wrong block. We're going to make ourselves something called a slab, and we're going to be making this out of cobblestone. And we're going to be using this slab to stop those skeletons being able to shoot us when they are in this chamber over here. The other thing that I want to do is automate the collection of the stuff that those skeletons are going to drop. And we can actually do this in a very simple way. I want to make myself a couple of chests over here. So let's make ourselves like 2 chests. That's going to give us 4 chests in total. And now that we have all of this iron over here, I want to make myself something called a hopper. Now, hoppers are pretty scary if you are new to Minecraft, but actually they are very easy to use. All you need is some iron and a chest to make yourself a hopper. So we're going to make ourselves one of those. We're not going to get too fancy with the hopper action, just one hopper for now. And what I want to do with this hopper is use it to collect the stuff that the zombies drop, because the hopper acts almost like a vacuum cleaner. Any item that drops on the hopper is going to get sucked up by the hopper, right? And the idea is that we want all of the bones and all of the stuff that the skeletons drop to land on the hopper itself. So we're going to install a chest down here, and this is where all of those items are going to land up, and we're going to stick that hopper on top of the chest in this position, and anything that goes into this hopper is going to go into this chest. As you can see, I put some dirt into the hopper and it's going to go straight down into the chest, right? So the way that this system is going to work is that the skeletons are going to land over here, and we are going to be killing them, and all of their stuff is going to land on top of this hopper, and we're going to be able to collect that stuff in the chest. Now, the last thing that we need to do, of course, is to ensure that those skeletons can't actually hurt us when they land here, right? And we're going to be using a slab for this. We're going to be sticking a slab over here, so that we can still access that chest. And we're also going to be sticking a slab over there. Now, this gap is super important because the skeletons are going to land here. And as you can see, we can kill them with the sword when they land here. Their XP balls that they drop are going to come through this hole so that we can collect them. And then all of the items are going to go down into the chest that we can open by having this slab over here. So it's a super easy, simple system to kill those disgusting skeletons. All we have to do now, though, is get the actual skeleton spawner working so that we can start harvesting the skeletons and we can start testing this system. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do over here, guys, is finalize the farm itself. And I think what we'll probably have to do is dig away all of this wall over here just to make the chamber a little bit bigger. And then we're going to have to remove those torches from that spawner so that the spawner can start generating some skeletal action up in this business, right? So let's just sort of complete these walls and probably want to get rid of these ones over here too. And I'm really not that fussed about the way that it looks. I know that it's looking really, really ugly, but as I said, I just want to use this farm in the early game, just like every now and then if we need some bone meal or we need some arrows or something, we can come here and get it from this place. And I just noticed that I left a whole bunch of blocks open over there, which is kind of annoying. We're going to have to try and make a little bit of a bridge to get there. So let's do this the good old-fashioned way with a dirt bridge so that we can seal this up. Any light that gets into this chamber is going to affect the way that these skeletons spawn. And what I also want to do is add a couple of blocks above that spawner, right? So that the skeletons don't stand on top of the spawner. And we can actually start getting rid of these torches now. And that should start a couple of skeletons spawning. That's okay, though, because they're going to go straight down into the hole eventually. There he goes. He shot a couple arrows at me, though, out of spite. And he should have landed down there. Yeah, there he is, okay? So he's standing on top of the hopper, waiting to get murdered by us. Fantastic. All we need to do now is get rid of the last remaining torches over here and then finish off building this wall. There's going to be a little bit of a scary moment over here. The skeletons are going to be landing and shooting at us. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just take a little bit of cover over here. Things are getting a little bit intense, man. Jeez, those skeletons are not happy. But here we go. Let's finish off this wall over here, and then we can get down to the grinding chamber to see if our collection system is actually going to work. Oh man, this is so sweet. We're going to get loads of bones out of this, guys, and we're going to be able to turn those bones into fertilizer for our croppages. And as we just found ourselves a carrot, man. Oh baby, food situation getting taken care of in this Minecraft survival series. I mean, there's been death involved to get all of this done, but hey, no pain, no gain. You know what I'm saying here, people? Hi there, zombie. Dude, I am in the middle of being happy about something that I built. Get out of here. Okay, let's get down here, guys. Let's see if the system's actually working. There should be a bunch of skeletons down there. They should not be able to shoot us. And when we kill them, all of their stuff should be collected in that chest. There they are. We can just see their feet. And we should be able to hit their feet. Yep, we can hit them. Look at this. Beautiful. Get dead skeletons. They have no idea what's hitting them right now. All of their stuff is dropping onto that hopper and being collected. And I just saw an enchanted bow go down there, which is super good news for us. Actually, the system isn't 100% like perfect because items can land on the slab, but then we can sort of collect them though. Let's have a look at what we got out of here. A power 2 bow. Don't mind if I do. A bunch of arrows and a couple of bones too. So that is fantastic. Now, while we are down here, standing here, the most important thing is that spawner is working. And yes, it is working. And the way that you make a spawner work is that you need to be within 16 blocks of the spawner, right? So let's dig ourselves up here. And I want to show you guys one last thing here. Actually, this is the bottom of the spawner, or the floor of the spawner. This is very important if you are making a spawner base like this. What you need to be able to do when you build your spawner base or your spawning farm like this is you need to be able to see that the spawner is on. When you are within 16 blocks of that spawner, there'll be a whole bunch of flames like glowing like that, right, around the spawner, and that basically says to you that the spawner is generating mobs. There you can see that skeletons are actually spawning right now. And if we come down to this chamber, we are within 16 blocks of that that spawner. Well, I think we are. I'm assuming we are because the skeletons are actually spawning. So this is almost like the perfect location to have the killing chamber of the skeletons. And if you're making your own spawner trap like this, make sure you're within 16 blocks of the spawner or it's not going to work for you. But yeah, this is fan-freaking-tastic, man. I'm so happy about this. Being able to collect a bunch of bones and a bunch of arrows from these skeletons over here is going to be absolutely amazing for us. We also managed to collect a ridiculous amount of awesome resources from the cave network, and Maximus is looking after that for us right now, which is brilliant stuff. Unfortunately, guys, I think I've run out of time for today's episode. I just want to make sure that those skeletons are spawning. Let's stay here and see if any more skeletons drop. If they do drop, yeah, that means that it is working. Okay, that's beautiful. I was going to carry on my story from last episode. I'm going to do it in the next episode because I think this episode is probably going a little bit long. We did a bit of technical work today, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you are inspired if you're making your own Minecraft worlds, and try and make for yourself a nice crude spawner like this. It's going to help you out a lot in Minecraft, especially all of these bones, man, because we can turn these bones into bone meal. And in the next episode, I'll show you guys why we need these bones so much and how awesome it's going to be for us here in Minecraft Survival. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to spend another half an hour just killing some skeletons down here, collecting some resources, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, remember to hit that freaking like button, okay? And if you haven't subscribed yet, you hit the freaking subscribe button, because we're collecting bones and we're collecting arrows and we are going places in this series, and it's gonna be sweet. ReNDoG signing out, guys. We will smell you all in the next episode.